the other video we talked about was CNN. They had this white woman on, and her son is part of the white supremacist thing, and she says, "I want my son back." And I thought, he ain't coming back because you a white woman, he a white boy. He had a white daddy, uncles, cousins, grandfather, relatives. He ain't coming back from this. She doesn't understand why he's practicing hate to his children. I said, well, I would tell her something. I've watched the movie, and actually last night I was watching 42 again. I was trying to think of something. What would be appropriate to watch on a so-called Juneteenth day, which is said, but it's more of a white holiday. It ain't general. But I thought 42 about Jackie Robinson. Because you know how fraudulent baseball is. You know, MLB stands for much later, brother, because they have not had a black commissioner. They don't have no black ownership, or no black general managers, no black. But they acknowledge 42, but they don't practice what they preach in baseball. But it's a symbol. Jackie Robinson's like this symbol, you know. This is white boy Donaldson who got in trouble talking about Tim Anderson calling him Jackie with the Yankees. And the symbols are all connected. As I always tell you, I know how to connect these dots because they become as one. But anyway, this woman was crying. She was sad. She wants her son back. I said, he ain't coming back. You know why he ain't coming back? Because he was taught, obviously being white, everything in school was set to the agenda. Everything was set to the agenda. I'm not saying he may not have had no black friends or no interactions, you know, or you can be one of the white boys who saw some rap videos and read the source or something or movies or saw something. You know, you identify vicariously. But that's even worse though, because you know how that is. That's like Pino and Do the Right Thing. No, they're not really black. They're beyond black. You know how it go. They got their own eras of all that. Fill in the blanks. But anyway, and I would tell that woman, that mother, that he ain't coming back. That white supremacist gang is real. I'm gonna tell you why it's real. Because the propaganda that's being pushed right now, we talk about Juneteenth or something, but half these states don't want critical race theory taught in schools. They will protest if they kids actually had to learn about the real American history and not the triple K American history, that Klan's history they teach you in school, not the real history. Because the school system is racist, it's a piece of trash, institutionalized, systematic. And Black History Month for 1 month, when you're born and bred here, that's all you could good. That's all you get on the shortest month. That's all you can get. They designate you. They tell you. If that ain't racist, I don't know what is. Just like that national anthem, which has another verse which is racist. They don't do the full thing in its entirety. And you're not supposed to bring the flag on a field because it's insulting. There's subtle and unsubtle rules. If you don't know, let Google be your friend. But I'm here to hip you to some things. Her son ain't coming back. He ain't coming back just like that white boy in Buffalo. When they get into your dome that the white race is losing, that they're losing out, this propaganda. I told you. I remember that old piece of trash, Michael Rappaport, that actor that was in Higher Learning with Ice Cube and John Singleton, because I can't stand that jive turkey, and I don't trust him around black folk all the time. That's another story, another video. But that character he played in that movie is no different than this mess you hear out here today. Yeah, see, a lot of that stuff just repeats itself from film, and they always say black people watch all the films. But who believes the propaganda and the lies? I feel for that woman, but I'm gonna tell you something. Uh, you know, the way the school system teaches it, the way the police teaches it, what you see, they don't treat black people fair in this country. So, what do you think an impressionable young white boy, young male is going to think when he turns on the TV, when he watches his environment, when he sees what he sees? He ain't going to think we are together. He ain't going to be singing We Are the World. Mm-mm. Not hardly. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Please hit like, subscribe, and welcome thoughts and comments. And I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. And there's going to be a lot of white mothers who actually want to be enlightened. But when you got the rhetoric of the NRA, when you got the rhetoric of the hating against teaching real schools balances in schools, well, I got a message for you. If you're a young white parent and you don't want your children to be lost to white supremacy and all that, then don't send them to public schools. Teach them at home, homeschool them. and teach them some culture. Let them explore. Take them to the hood. Take them to the ghetto. You know why I say that? Because they need to see where America wants to keep a lot of black folks, wants to keep people locked away from prosperity. You need to enlighten. Why is it to America still? That's what you got to do. I'm out.